What is up, everyone? This is Ernesto from Social Work Magic AI, and it's been a little while since I posted a video here, but in this video I'm going to give you an update on Social Work AI in 2026, specifically some of the things we've been working on with Social Work Magic, Socialworkly, and other tools that we've got coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned and let's get into it. So as I mentioned, I've been a little more quiet here than I have been in the past, and I want to explain what's been going on. Now, I haven't been gone because I've gotten tired of the content or I've been burned out. I've actually had my head down working on Social Work AI. I haven't really had the time to post videos or a lot of content about it. I've just been busy and focused on building what comes next for our profession in Social Work AI. One thing I've learned over these past numerous months now is that building these tools takes a lot more focused energy than it does to talk about them. Now, don't get me wrong, it's important that we continue to talk about and post about Social Work AI and what that looks like in our field. But doing that, talking and posting, is a lot different. It takes a lot different energy than what I've learned it takes to build these products in a responsible, ethical way that's reflective of the work that we do. I definitely learned that when I'm building these things, thinking through how they'll be used in practice, what are the design decisions that need to be made to reflect good, ethical, responsible use, and really, what makes sense for an AI tool for social workers, there's not really much time left over to be posting and talking about it. So that's why I've been missing in action for a bit. But I'm gonna be back now because there's a lot to talk about. Now, what I've been building is a whole suite of Social Work AI tools, but what I'm going to focus on first is, I guess what you can say is our main tool that we have available, which is Socialworkly. Now, some of you from the old school might know Social Work Magic, which was the very first Social Work AI tool that we started developing in late 2022, really in 2023. Social Work Magic was the first tool, and over time, over these past 3 years or so, has developed into Socialworkly, which is a much more robust, complete, comprehensive, and modern tool that reflects the type of work that we do and the tools that we need to be practical and responsible users of AI in the profession. Now, Socialworkly is not a tool from somewhere else that was adapted to social work, or it's not a generic tool like OpenAI, ChatGPT, or Claude with a social work wrapper around it. This is a tool that has been built from the ground up from a practitioner of 30 years and a team of other experienced social workers who know the work and who have built this tool to reflect that work in a real way that means something to us day to day. What does that really mean? Well, think about it. Documentation, case planning, thinking about the difficult decisions that we have to make. All of that needs to be taken into consideration when these tools are being built or developed. And maybe most crucially, the cognitive load of translating all of these complex human situations into actual professional records, professional notes, professional documentation that can stand up to scrutiny in the profession. I've obviously gained a lot of experience and comprehensive understanding of social work, like so many of you out there have as well. But what I've tried to do in these recent years is make the jump from translating all that experience into the world of AI, and just how can we leverage AI to help us make our work more efficient, more streamlined, in such a way that we can responsibly and ethically use it to better serve those that we work with. When I'm developing these tools, I really do put a lot of thought into what's at stake in building them. It's not just like designing any little game or small software program. This type of work, these type of applications have real world, real life applications. And some of the implications that result from the use of these tools potentially have repercussions, good or bad, on those that we work with for generations. So it's important to think critically about the development of these tools. You know, what are the ethical considerations? What are the professional boundaries that need to be considered? What it means to develop something that can produce a document that you can stand behind in supervision or even in court. Generic AI tools like OpenAI's ChatGPT or Anthropic's Claude or any number of other tools don't think about AI use in that way for social workers. They weren't trained to, they're not built for that. I am. Over the next few videos, I'm going to be showing you all the things that I've built, not as someone who's trying to pressure you into purchasing a subscription, although if you find it helpful, hey, win-win. But really, I just want to share it with you as a practitioner in social work who's been building AI tools for the past 3 years. For Socialworkly specifically, I'll walk you through all of the things that the tool does. And there are many, many features and functionalities of the tool that I'm so excited to share with you. I'll share with you some of the decisions that I made and how it was designed and why I made those decisions. And I'll talk a little bit about what I think ethical, responsible AI use in social work looks like in real practice, not in theory, not in a webinar or in a presentation, but in real day-to-day practice. What does that look like for us? For those of us who want to use AI, but who want to be careful, who want to be responsible, ethical, and professionally bounded, professionally guided in how we utilize these tools. When I share Socialworkly with you, I'll definitely be telling you about the parts I'm most proud of, but I'll also talk to you about the limitations. I'll be very transparent about the things that it wasn't built to do, at least at this time. And very importantly, I'll be talking about where it comes down to professional judgment on your end. The tools are one thing, how they're developed and designed is another thing, but the way that they're utilized by each individual professional is a different thing, and it comes down to your professional judgment. Because really, these tools are just what they are right now. They're just tools. We are still the professionals. Social workers, I don't know where AI is going in the next few years, but we will be very difficult to replace because of the kind of work that we do, the human-centered focus that is so integral to our work. And with that being said, regardless of the type of tool that I develop, it will always come down to your professional decision-making as the user of the tool to determine just how it is actually applied in real life. I think it matters that we're honest and transparent about all the positive things that these tools can do for us, while at the same time being honest and transparent about their limitations and the things we need to be careful with. I mean, it's one thing to talk about all the bells and whistles in a tool and give you all the positives in a demo. That's just not the kind of conversation that I want to have. I want to have a real conversation among professionals about what these tools actually are, the good and the bad. That's the only way that we're going to advance our AI usage as social workers and other helping professionals in a responsible, ethical way. That's very different for us in a lot of other professions because they're not bound by those same guidelines that we are as professionals. And so we need to move forward in this way. And that's why I want to have this discussion as I'm sharing with you the tools that I've developed. So that being said, I want to ask a quick favor of you. If you have used AI tools or even made the decision to not use them over the past few years, tell me about what that experience has been like for you. Why did you decide to not use the tools? Why have you used them? Have you eased in? Were you a power user from day one, like yours truly? Or are you still somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments. If they come through, I read every single one and respond. So I'd love to have the dialogue there in the comments about just where you are right now with Socialwork AI, as I share where I am in the development of Socialworkly as a social work AI tool, and a whole suite of other tools that I'll share with you coming soon as well. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you're notified when these videos come up that have all these updates I'm talking about. In 2026, there's a lot of discussion about the use of AI for therapists, for people doing clinical work, but there's not a lot of discussion about social workers doing all of the things that we do in our specific area. And I want to change that. I want us to start having this discussion, and I want us to start getting introduced to what's available, whether it's through any of the tools available at Social Work Magic or something else. So if you want to take a peek at some of the things that I've mentioned, you can look at the links in the description, and you can go to socialworkmagic.com or socialworkly.com, and you'll be able to start getting a sense of what is being developed. And in the next video, I'll tell you more about the details of these tools. So thanks for watching. Let's get into this conversation as social workers using AI, and I hope to see you in the next video to continue that conversation.